So coming again.
Look around my Andrana move. Mamma, sit for
we are not cut up. Hello. Look at preview. Come on, let's have a short conversation. It's very hot in Ghana, very hot. And very hot. Come and let's talk. Good afternoon. As soon as you join, do well to share. Yes, as soon as you join, share the link. You invite a sister, you invite a brother. We are coming to have just one-on-one chats. I'm not coming to preach. My throat is already exhausted. The energy is already finished. I just want us to talk. I'm just taking some, I don't know if it is candy or throat reliever, so that I can relieve my throat. But let's have a short conversation. My friend called me. Once again, I welcome you as you log in. I welcome you. Mama is advertising me here. Mama had the ministry stickers all over. Even on her fridges, everything that she used in her shop, she has it. So people come and request for this sticker. No. One woman came here and told Mama that Mama should tell me to give her one of these stickers. She wants to go and put it in front of her shop. And Mama asked her why. She told Mama, it's like anytime I come here, I see customers coming up and down. I think it's because of these stickers. And Mama said, no, don't put your faith in stickers. Even if my daughter is here, my daughter will not preach that to you. And it's just for people to know that we had a ministry here, but not to pull customers. Don't no. Hey. Yeah, she said she also had a shop like Mama, but in a different city. She said Mama should tell me to give her this sticker so that she go and put it in front of her shop. She had faith, so Mama gave her one. When Mama gave her one, the next week when she was passing by, she told Mama, I told you that it is the sticker that is bringing the customer. How can sticker bring customer? It is your faith. It is your faith. I told her it's your faith. There is nothing in this sticker. There is nothing in the sticker. So when they see Mama with the sticker on all the fridges in this shop, Mama had the sticker on it. So they think it is the sticker that is drawing customers. And Mama said it is divine favor from above. It is no sticker. So let's go straight to today's conversation. My friend, my best friend, she got married, and this year will be their second year in marriage. And they are having a lot of problems. Yes, Mama Eva say yes, but Mama, you are very blessed. Amen. You know, they got married. Coming August is going to be their second year anniversary. And there is something that is going on in the marriage. She told me the husband doesn't want her to put on a dress that will even reveal her shape. And she agreed. She said, Mama, sister, I used to love those dresses. I said, Mama, please, I want us to talk after your life. Okay. Today I will go somewhere around 3. I have an appointment. So if you finish early, I'll try my best to speak to you before I go. If you want to speak to me today and tomorrow, I will be very busy today and tomorrow because there is a family funeral that me and Mama and the other siblings and the other family members, you have to attend. So whatever I have to do it this evening or even tomorrow evening. Yeah, so let's continue. This, my friend told me that what the husband is preventing her from doing, that is what the man do. For instance, where the husband works, the husband has a secretary. And as he prescribed a dress code for the wife was expecting the husband, who called himself a Christian, to at least let the secretary dress well. She said anytime she visits the office, the secretary is dressed, exposing even up to under her buttocks, showing very short skirts that every day the secretary put on. So she confronted the husband and said, I learned you don't like short dress. I learned you're a godly man. You fear the Lord. You are a Christian. So if you have established a company and you need a secretary, can't you prescribe the same dress code that you prescribe for me, your sisters, and can't you prescribe the same dress code for your secretary? He said, no, you cannot, I cannot give that instruction. Okay. The wife said, maybe it is his job and that is a way that he's going to run that company. No problem, I'm not going there. He told the wife he doesn't want her even to shake hands with a male partner. Like, don't let any male partner shake your hand. Not even talking of he embracing you or hugging you. No. But this is the man that will go to funeral and you see young ladies sitting on his thighs. And this is what is creating the problems in their marriage. It's like what you've told me not to do, you are fond of doing it. What you've prevented me from doing, you always do it. So the lady is saying, it's like this man thinks I'm a fool. And this is how their problem emerges. She called me this morning and she was telling me, it's enough. I'm fed up. I'm tired. I'm tired. I said, don't get tired. Don't get tired. You have to find the roots of how this problem emerges and you uproot that root. You cannot just say, I'm tired and you are walking out. You cannot walk out. It's just 2 years. Even the 2 years, just 1.5 years now. 1.5 years. Not even 2 years. You are tired. You want to walk out. No. And as she was explaining, it drew my attention to a lot of red flags. Red flag. That many ladies don't take into consideration when they are planning to be in marriage with somebody. Red flag. Any attitude that the man begins to show you, know that it is his character. If you are planning to get married to a man, or you are planning to be with a man for the rest of your life, and the man have petty attitude, that you yourself know that this attitude, what this man is doing, I do not like it. If you think you cannot endure, quit before it's too late. Many ladies, when they fell in love, they don't care about these petty behaviors of their partner. Many men, when they fell in love, they don't care about this red flag. Many of these young guys upcoming, or even many young guys, many of them don't respect women. They don't have respect for women. They will only respect you. The only time or the only moment you have respect from them is when they are coming to enter you. When they need to board a flight to Jerusalem. For that one, whatever you say, they will submit. They will just open their ears to listen. After that, your opinions are not necessary in every decision they take. Your opinions are not needed in every decision he takes. If you are planning to be with such a person, think twice. Especially a man that do not want correction. When he's doing something that is not right, he will never give you the chance to correct him. A lady that do not want correction, whether she's doing wrong or right, she doesn't want you to correct her. She doesn't need your opinion for anything. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need your advice. She doesn't need your counseling. Such a person, if you are getting married to such a person, think twice. Point number 2. A man that the little mistake that you make, he release the hands. He can slap you before he apologizes. He can hit you at the back of the hands. He will hit you hard. The little mistake, his hand is ready to hit you. When you are planning to marry such a person, open your eyes and know that after marriage, he can beat you and remove your teeth. How do we get all these marital problems? I'm starting from dating or courtship. Before we enter into the real marriage and go about the do's and the don'ts. Because if you know me well, and you know my likes and my dislikes, or you know who I am, my character, my behavior, you will know how to live with me. Some ladies, they don't know how to show respect. They can never respect you. They speak to you as if they are speaking to an animal. They make their utterances as if they are from the bush. That is how they speak. These are the ladies that will disgrace you in public after marriage. These are the ladies that will speak ill, harshly. They will speak harsh to you in public. When they even go wrong and you are trying to say, oh, you were supposed to do this. Kai. A lady that do not respect. If you are planning to be with that lady, be very careful. A man that do not fear God. A man that do not have the fear of the Lord. If you are planning to marry such a man, be very careful. Because any man that do not fear God, he can cheat. He can beat you. He can maltreat you, do a lot of things. He doesn't fear God. You will be in the church, he will come and call you and say, come home. When it is time for you to do the things of God, he will tell you can't do it. Because he doesn't have the fear of God. So if you are planning to marry, and you don't take all these things into consideration, you enter into marriage and you begin to have problems that my friend is having. A stingy man. And many ladies, the problems that we have, the mistakes that we are making, is that when we meet the man, we want the man to know that we are mama. We are the original Mama G. We are the one and only Mama One. We will be the one buying shoes for the man. We will be paying rent. We will be paying light bills. We will be paying feeding fee. We will buy boxer shorts for the men. So they become used to. They become used to. After marriage, they want you to pay your children's school fees. After marriage, they want you to take responsibility instead of them. Oh yes, how you start is how it's going to be. Many of you, the men, they are even working. You, the ladies, you want to prove to them that you can care for them. Every man wants a caring woman. Even if they have the money, they will hide it and still depends on you. Let them take responsibility. Oh, yes. Even if you, the woman, can do it, train the man to be responsible. Let him become responsible. Let him know that he's the head of the family, not the woman. May even say my little sister is going through what you're saying. Yes, so a lot of women, a lot of us, that is the mistake we did. That is the mistake. The man can buy his own buster shorts. He will never buy. He's waiting for you to buy. When he even need money to go and shave, he will call you. Can you send me something in my account? Hello, babe. Babe, where are you? Babe. Oh, babe, I miss you. Babe, where are you? So, babe, I'm in the office. I'm in the office. Yes. When you see them pampering you that way, they are coming to. They will use you as a cash cow. Cash cow. Cash cow that they will be milking you. Milking you. When they see that you don't have any milk again in your breast, they walk out. And a lot of you, now you are dating and you've seen the guy is not even faithful. You are dating with an unfaithful guy. Somebody that is not content. He's jumping from one woman to the other. So now you've managed to see that this is your husband to be's fiancé. So you want to prove a point for the man to see that you are the responsible woman that can care for him. Let him go. I'm not telling you don't give your friends or your partners gifts. I'm not talking about gifts. I'm talking about you moving the man from the seat that he's supposed to be to become a responsible person. For you, the woman, going to occupy that seat. That is why nowadays you will see men sleeping in the sofa, reading graphic, or even chatting on TikTok. A woman will be carrying tomato on their head on the scorching sun, just to come and cook for that lazy man to eat in the house. To come and cook, and when the food is not ready on time, come and see how they will be screaming at the ladies. What is the time now? Don't care about how the ladies struggle to even get that money to buy them the food to come and prepare for you to eat. Gone are the days. In Ghanaian parable, we used to call it abejimibre. That is the era that women were naive about who men are. But this 23rd century, our eyes are opened. Our eyes are opened. So before we go on to the do's and don'ts in marriage, I want to talk to you about red flag you have to take into consideration. A young guy that you want to marry, you want to make a family, you want to make a better future. The lady that you are planning to settle down with, that lady is too materialistic. Every day she's in the shop. Every day she's in the mall. Anytime she's shopping. Buying clothes, buying shoes, buying bags. When you go to her room, different kinds of wigs, different bags, different shoes. She never think of asking for the price of a cement, asking for the price of a piece of land. She's visionless. Because women with vision, they don't think about expensive clothing when they are building. They will not think about buying expensive clothing. They will think about getting their own house, acquiring their own property, having investment that will be there for them in their future, and being a responsible mother. Not a woman that will be traveling from here to here, traveling from here to here. What are you going to do? Today you want to go here. I want to go here. Please, can you buy ticket for me, honey? I want to go here. I want to go to Dubai for my birthday. I want to go here. Every day they want to go. They want to go. A young man that want to make a family. They really want to go, want to travel, want to buy this. Be careful. Because when you marry her and you are not able to provide all these things, she will cheat. Oh, yes. How a lot of you are training your, spoiling the ladies that you are planning to marry. You marry them and it will not take 2 years to work out. They are going to work out. The reason being that after marriage, you are going to make a family. And your expenses will increase. If at first only you were able to spend 100 within a week, and it was enough for you, even you to get a balance or to get some savings out of that 100. After marriage, that 100 is no longer going to be enough for you, your wife, and even talking of your children. So how can you get money for the woman to be traveling from one place to the other? And not all women change after giving birth. Some of them, they will never let pregnancy humble them. Not every woman that pregnancy humbles them. Oh, not every woman changes after becoming a mother. No. Some of them, they still remain the same. They still remain the same. So if you think you cannot afford, you cannot sponsor, you can't take, you can't continue what you started, it's better you reason. It's better you reason. There was an incident that they brought to one of the radio stations here in Ghana. A young guy. I really pity the guy. I felt so bad for the guy. A young guy met a lady, and the lady said, "Oh, you know, I'm among the first class ladies, so I cannot take a low-key wedding. I don't like that low-key wedding. You know, I have this group. My group members will come. My this will come from here. This will come from here." This lady calculated all in the ears of this gullible guy. And the guy went for a loan, bank loan, to make a glorious wedding. On the wedding day, the gift that they were presenting, the lady and the mother came together. They were taking the parcel. They were taking the gift. I knew gifts are for couples. That after they are married, they'll go and open, they will use them to pay their bills and sort out things. The mother and the daughter was taking the gift. The envelope that will come that is huge. You can't find that envelope. The mother will hide it. The daughter has already spoken with the mother. I don't know if they plan to destroy the life or the destiny of this young man. So, 3 months after the marriage, the bank was on the neck of this young man. They needed the money. And this man had nothing to pay. He doesn't have it. Spoke to the lady and said, "You promised that the group that you are in, they are going to give you such an amount. Can we use to go and sort the bank loan that we went for it?" The lady told the guy that, "I did not ask you to go for loan. If you are not ready, why did you come and seek my hand in marriage? If you know you don't have money to pay my bride price or do the necessary, why did you force yourself to marry?" And the guy said, "This is serious." So they fought over it. The lady packed her things out of the house of the guy. 3 months after marriage, she packed out. Upon all this money that they've wasted in this wedding, big party, big refreshments. After the marriage, all was on the head of this young man. So it was above him. He brought it to one of the radio stations. Though they insulted him, but it served as a lesson to many upcoming guys. That you cut your coat according to your size. Marriage these days is like a contract. Hear me. Marriage in our generation, people don't see it as something that you endure till death tears you apart. People can just walk in and walk out any day, anytime they want. Not those days that somebody will dwell with you and say, for the sake of my children, I'm not going. For the sake of my children, I'll not divorce this man. Oh, my father. Oh, ma'am. For the sake of my children, no. Nowadays, it's not like that. Yeah. Now it's not like that. When they are going, some of them, they don't even say bye. You return from work and they pack all your things, including their things, and off, they are gone. So you begin to cut your coat, learn lessons from what is happening. What is happening? After marriage, there is hunger waiting for you there. After marriage, it's not easy. Bills are waiting for you. Maybe after marriage, after 1 month, you begin to have, you carry belly. You are pregnant, you cannot work. You cannot work to get what you want. So if you don't have any investment and you have debt, how can you overcome that debt? How are you able to overcome that debt? So don't go for bank loan. Don't borrow to wear the woman. If the lady don't want that small one that you can afford, let her go. You get somebody that will accept that small one that you can afford. Don't kill yourself to impress anybody. You may think that the lady's mother loves you. The lady's mother loves you because you are giving money to her. Because you are supporting her and her children. Because you are now taking responsibility that the husband couldn't take. That is why he loves you. That is why they are pampering you. They are making you, they are calling you Odugu, Odugu, Oga 1, Oga 2. They are just deceiving you, young man. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. The day that your mother-in-law will get you, you open your mouth and you will not close it. You will ask, Mama, is it you? And she'll say, yes, it is me. You can't do anything. You cannot do anything. So you cut your coat according to your size. Okay, let's go to the do's. If you have any question, I'm here. We are just having a conversation. We are just having a conversation. I'm not the only one talking. I'm not the only one. I want your questions. If there is anything that bothers your mind, you just ask, I will explain to you. Let me take my candy out. It's just helping me to speak because my throat is so stiff. The do's and don'ts in marriage. Married man, you don't have any legal right to allow another woman sit on your thighs. Whether it's your sister, whether it's your cousin, whatever it is, no legal rights. The same thing applies to married woman. You cannot say he's just my friend. When he touched my back, has he slept with me? No. Sister, if another man touches your booty or touches your bum, boobs, or your breast, he has not slept with you, but you are defiling marital bed. And the Bible says we should make sure our marital bed is kept undefiled. If you are a married woman, you cannot show your nakedness to another man. Only your husband qualifies to see the sizes of your breast and the shape of your buttocks or your hips. No legal right as a believer. I know the worldly people, they can even show it to 15 men or 15 women. If you are a married man, only your wife is entitled to touch your boxer pants. your boxer, your short, your underpants. That is why I have problem with many ladies that allow their nannies, their house help to wash their husband's boxer shorts. It is not right. Somebody can snatch your man without your notice using that thing. Somebody can destroy your home using the boxer shorts that your husband have worn. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. Don't be going around showing the sizes of your breast to the public as a married woman. Even when your husband's family sees you, if they are responsible family, they will caution your husband to leave you. If you're a married woman and you go naked or half naked, as how some of our celebrities have been going on the media, you see, that's the reason why they don't get husband. The reason why they don't get anybody to head them is because no responsible family will follow their son to come and marry you that go naked on the media. You go naked and you show yourself to the entire world. You want the entire world to see that this is the size of your breast. You want the entire world to see that you've gotten a curvy shape. If you had the curves, it belongs to your husband. You want the entire ladies in the world to see like you've gotten big cucumber size. It belongs to only your wife, not other women. So don't be going around showing your nakedness to women. A lot of married men are on dating sites. What are you doing there? You are married. What are you doing on that dating site? What do you want there? You visit a lot of dating sites, seeing nakedness of women, then you come and you are comparing to your wife. And you say, why is it that your stomach is big? Why is it that you don't have this curve? Dress so you look so disgusting. If you don't go and see another woman, will you see the differences? What are you doing on that dating site? What are you doing there? What do you want there? The one you want is with you in the house. All what you want, you can get it in the house. What do you want again outside? What do you want? A lot of men, they will never hear advice. Unless they find themselves in trouble, then they want their wife to follow them. For me, in my entire life, I said I don't know how to lie. And I cannot lie. If you are my husband and I advise you, I warn you, this thing that you are doing, my husband, you are bringing shame upon our life. You are bringing shame upon the family. I advise you, I go on advising you, and you do not pay heed to my advice. And something happens and you want me to come and lie to the public as if I'm with you. I'm sorry. I will not come. I will never come. No way I will come and lie to the public to support you of your infidelity. Oh, my husband is not like that. Ever since you got married, my husband has not cheated. I cannot lie. I will say the truth. If you are a cheater, you are a cheater. I will not cover it. Because I've warned you. The same thing your wife is warning you. So if you don't listen to the warnings that your wife is giving you, and later you find yourself in a disgraceful condition that the only person that can come and speak, lie to defend you is me, I will not come. That is a lot of men. You see your wives, oh, they are not helping. I will not help you to sin. I will not help you to lie. That is your wages. Carry it. Carry it. Be faithful. Be faithful. Be faithful and be content. A lot of you are jumping from one woman to the other. Every hole you will enter, every place you want to enter there, what do you want? You were crying for a lady, a fair lady. God has given you a fair lady. Now you've lived a fair lady, you are looking for a dark skin lady. What do you really want? Be faithful in marriage. If you want the Lord to bless you, be faithful. Don't let anybody tell you there is a reward being a cheater. No reward. There is no reward. There is problem. Because every woman is a queen in her kingdom, protecting her territory. And there is no way she will allow any other woman cross past her territory. And that is what is going to take away your peace. It is going to swallow your peace. A lot of men have mental problem. What gave them that mental problem? Cheating. They started cheating and their partner caught them. And their partner began to give to them as it is. And now they don't have peace. Mental health, they don't have it. They don't have it. Do's and don'ts. Be transparent in everything you do. Be loyal. If the thing is one, it is one. If you are going to Accra, don't tell your wife, I'm going to Kumasi. If you are going to Accra, don't tell your wife, I'm going to Kumasi. Be transparent. You tell your wife you are going on a business trip alone. Meanwhile, you are going with your secretary. When the trust between you and your spouse is broken, nothing can build it. So don't break the trust. When somebody trusts you, respect it. Preserve it. Because when the trust is broken, that is your end. No matter what you do, that thing is in the mind. He can never forget. He can't forget. Always, when you tell her, oh, I'm going on a business trip. Meanwhile, it's a genuine business trip that you are going. You are not going with anybody. You are not going to flex yourself outside, or you are not going to do anything bad. But because the trust is broken, whatever you say, he or she will not believe you. Be transparent. Transparent. Do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts. Don't bring your side chick on your matrimonial bed. It's an insult and it's a curse. Don't bring your fiancé or your side chick or another lady that you are having, you are seeing aside your wife. Don't bring her to your matrimonial house. It's going to pursue you as a bad luck. Oh yes. Don't do it. It's one of the major don'ts. Don't even try. Don't try to do it. Don't bring your boyfriend, your husband have traveled on a business trip, and you call your ex to come in. You call your ex to come and sleep on the same bed you sleep with your husband. It's a curse on your life, my sister. Don't do it. Never do it. Never. You are defiling that bed, and nothing can cleanse it. You are defiling your marital bed. You bring a strange woman in the presence of your children. Your children have seen that you brought a lady in. You live with your son, your wife have traveled, and you bring a strange woman. Or you introduce your fiancé to your son. That, oh, your auntie have come over. Your auntie wants to spend the night with us. She will go tomorrow. She'll go before mama comes. Meanwhile, that lady is your fiancé. As your child is growing, always you remember this thing. That when mama went on a business trip, my dad brought a strange lady. My twins was just 4 years. When my ex-husband took them to visit the lady that he's married now, when they came, that time I was in Saudi Arabia. When they came, I was speaking to them on phone one day. And one of them told me, Mommy, we went to Mama so and so's house. So when we went to where Daddy worked, Mama so and so came to Daddy's room. And when he came to Daddy's room, he was praying on the bed with Daddy. You know they are young. I said, He said, Mommy, we saw it. We were praying on the bed. She was praying on the bed. She was praying. Daddy thought you were asleep. You were not asleep. Just imagine, it was my children that let me for me to put my eyes on the ground. It was them that told me. So you may think the children is asleep. They are not asleep. They are not sleeping. Don't think they are sleeping so you can sneak in your fiancé, you can sneak in that guy, you can sneak in that lady. No, they are not sleeping. She told me. And Mama said I shouldn't talk about it. But it was still in my heart. It was really in my heart. Mama just convinced me and said, you know, not everything that children will say that we believe. So just forget it and move on. I said, okay. Not knowing it was real. Don't bring your partners in while your spouse is out. Your children will one day tell them, and the trust between you and them will be broken down forever. The trust will be broken down. When the trust is broken, there is nothing you will do to rebuild that trust. Especially when your partner come and meet you with another man or another woman on their matrimonial bed. How are you going to explain this? How are you going to explain? Even if he forgives you, the trauma he can't forget. He cannot even forgive you. He or she is going to pretend as if he has forgiven. He hasn't forgiven you. He can't even forget it. When you go and meet your partner with another lady on your matrimonial bed, are you trying to tell me you are not a human being? You don't feel it. You can forget it. You can't forget. Even if you tell the person you've forgiven him, the little mistake you will make, you will remember it. Yes. So be very careful. Be very careful. Be very, very, very careful. If you think you cannot marry, be in the world. You're jumping from one woman to the other. You don't have anything. Nobody owns you. You don't own anybody excuse. If you think you cannot marry, you cannot be faithful, be going around sleeping with different men, it is your own body. When judgment comes, it is you that is going to face the fire. But if you have decided to marry, be faithful. Be faithful. Do's and don'ts. Don't open your door as a woman to any other female. Do not open your door onto any other woman in your house. No matter what the person is coming to do to support you, don't open your door. Because every woman, your worst enemy is a fellow woman. Every woman, your worst enemy is your fellow woman. Don't open your door. Don't give anybody access to draw closer to your husband. Never. Especially when the person is not married, your friend that is not married. As soon as you get married, to avoid problems. As soon as you get married. I'm not telling you you shouldn't speak to your female friends. You can speak to them, but opening your door for them to come and sleep in your house, come and bath in your house, come and change in your house. Don't let them come. Do not let them come. Because all the other women that have taken their fellow women's, taken over their fellow women's marriage, they were their best friends. They moved together with them. They go with them, they come with them. But because they do not have the fear of the Lord, they were able to take over. It is not your enemy that will hurt you. It is your bestie. Your bestie, your bestie, your bestie. The one that took over my marriage wasn't somebody far away. There's somebody that calls me sister. Somebody that was having my baby on her laps. Somebody that the mother, the other families, when they visit, when there is a funeral in the city and they come, I move from my matrimonial bed for them to have my room. I take her as my mom. I take the children as my biological sisters and brothers, but they were able to take my man. Don't open your door unto any woman. Call a friend. And don't give any woman access to befriend your husband. Any man that is into female friends can never be loyal. They should tell me it's a lie. There is no relationship between fire and petrol, or fire and kerosene. There is no relationship. When a fire gets closer to kerosene, when fire gets closer to kerosene, there is going to be explosion. Oh yes. Oh yes. So if you're a married man and you need friends, your wife is your friend. Your wife is your friend. If you're a married man and you want to have a successful and a peaceful marriage, avoid too many friends. Especially male friends. Your male friends, not all of them is happy that you are married. Especially when you are married to a family that like the ladies' family, they are well-to-do. And they are really pampering you. They are helping you build your destiny. The enemy will come among your friends, the people you move together. If care is not taken, what you have not done, they will call your wife and say you did it. If care is not taken, they will set you up. And they will get evidence to come and prove to your wife family that the man that you people are spending to enroll him in university, to let him do this course, do this, do that, this is that man. And the family will never trust you again. The help and everything that they have for you, they will start dropping. It will be dropping. It will be going down. It will be going down. Oh yes. Avoid too many friends. Let your wife be your friend. Have a good communication with your wife. Establish that friendly relationship. That she is your bestie. You know, when somebody is your bestie and something happens and you have not even seen that person to tell him or her, you see how he feels. Let your wife be that bestie. Let your husband be that bestie. Don't bypass your husband and go and have friends outside that you'll be discussing about your marriage. Don't discuss your marriage to anybody that is not married. Even if the person is married, don't discuss your marriage. Because when you see these fingers, the sizes and the length of these fingers are not the same. This may be shorter. This is longer than this. This one is longer than this. This is shorter than this. This is shorter than this. Do you know the meaning? The meaning being that all marriages will not have the same roses. All marriages will not have the same taste. Some of the marriages will be tasting sour at the initial stage. At the first age of marriage, they will taste bitterness of their time. They will be going through hardship. They will be going through difficulties. Some marriages in the initial age or the initial stage of their marriage, they will get financial breakthrough. So they'll be living well. They'll be riding in their car, living in their own house. Things are well. So it's not the same. When you begin to discuss your marriage, they will discourage you. When you begin to discuss your marriage to somebody that is above you, that person's words, even if that person is not advising you to leave your man, how she will speak about how she's enjoying in her marriage will discourage you. It will bring you down. And it will make you feel as if your husband is not taking good care of you. Meanwhile, it's not so. Your time have not come. It is time and seasons. Maybe their season is today. Their season will expire tomorrow. And your season will be tomorrow. So do not discuss about your marriage. It's one of the don'ts. If there is anything that bothers you, take it to God in prayer. If there is anything that you do not understand, that is how God is there for you. Discuss it with God. Don't in marriage. Not every problem that you have in your family, in your marriage, that you run to your mother, you run to your father. No. Both of us are born to make mistakes. Your husband can make a mistake. Your wife can make a mistake. That's why you are there for them. Many of you, the little mistake, you want to call your mama and tell your mom. The little mistake, you want to call your daddy and tell your dad. That, oh, this is what my wife have done. Mommy, this is what my wife is doing. Mom, this is what my wife is doing. No, not all that, mom. Mom, you are big now. You are a big boy. You are a big man now. Learn how to handle issues. Learn how to handle every problem that comes in the marriage. No third person. No third person. It should be you, your wife. Learn how to, couples that have misunderstanding, that need a third party or a third person to come and solve it, their marriages easily collapse. Couples that cannot solve their little misunderstandings, they can't solve it. They need a third person. They need a pastor. They need a sister-in-law. They need a brother-in-law to come and solve the problem between them. No. It's part of the don'ts. One of you always should act as the wisest person. The wisest. Wisest. If the man have decided not to speak to you, don't be angry. Because when two people are angry, they cause distraction. When he's angry, just have patience. Don't try to prove your points when the person is already angry. Don't try to explain yourself when the person is already angry. When the person is angry, no amount of explanation will enter his ears. Let him calm first. Let him get relief first. Find a suitable time that you can approach him. Let him relax. The person is always angry. He's already angry. And you are releasing words. It's like you putting kerosene in a burning fire and telling the fire, stop burning, stop burning. No, it cannot stop burning. It can't stop burning. So please, not every problem that you have in the marriage that you have to run to mother-in-laws, run to sister-in-laws. No, run to your mom or your daddy. Because sometimes your husband can commit. Your husband can do something. You will forgive him. But when a third person hears it, it will be in the heart of that third person. That third person can never forgive him. Maybe you are angry. That is why you are telling your mother what your husband is doing. What of when you calm down? Are you going to call your mom and say, oh, what I told you was a lie? No. That is why when you are angry, don't talk. Find water, put water in your mouth and sit. Calm first before you take a decision. There is this lady that was in our neighborhood where you used to stay. Where you used to stay, there was this lady that was there. And this lady, the little problem she will have with the husband, she will pack her things, call the taxi, and move out. The little problem that they will have, she will call a taxi, right, and pack her things and go. So one day I called her and I asked her, so all this while that you've been packing in, packing out, are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed? Are you not even tired of packing in, packing out? Today you have a little misunderstanding with your husband, you call a taxi, you pack all your things out. After 2 weeks you come down and you return back. Are you not ashamed? And she said, what should I do? I said, find solution to that problem. Learn to endure. When the person, or when your husband starts, know that after 2 weeks, all his ego will come down and you become the normal man. And he will come and apologize and you have to pack and come. So why don't you endure his nonsense for that 2 weeks until he calms down? She said, I cannot endure. I said, you can endure. If you make your mind, you can endure. Just make your mind. When you make your mind, you can endure. So I spoke to this lady. But when they start fighting, when say this. Because when they start, the people in that area, everybody will hear of them. Everybody, the man will not keep quiet, and the lady will also not keep quiet. It's like they will exchange words from word to word, word to word. This one. London. Word to word. And after 2 weeks, she'll pack her things and come back again. This time she'll pack and go to the mother's house. She'll go and stay there for 2 weeks. The man will go and apologize and she will come. They were having 2 children. Who is calling? Who's calling? Yeah, so when I advised her later, she said, okay, now she's still in that marriage. They built their own house. They are no longer renting. They are not renting again. They are living in their own house. $17. Yeah, okay, so let's continue with our conversation. Yes. So, you know, all these things, you have to be matured. That is why I always say that marriage is not for kids, it's for matured people. People that can use their mind to reason and bring solution to any problem that comes in that marriage. Because marriage is full of ups and downs. Ups and downs. Sometimes your husband will be accusing you for something that you have no idea. You don't even have it in mind to do such, but he can accuse you. Sometimes your wife can wake up and she will start putting up some drama, accusing you of something that you have not done. You have no idea, but she's accusing you. How are you going to handle her? Are you going to hate her? Are you going to beat her? Are you going to do this? Are you going to walk out? No. You have to know how to calm her down, know how to explain things to her. Let her understand the thing that she doesn't understand. If it's something that it's not clear, explain it. Let everything be transparent. Let it be transparent. And she will stop thinking, because sometimes communication, if communication ceases in marriage, we begin to exaggerate. When you don't open up and you are always quiet, my mind will give me wisdom. My mind, I will be thinking otherwise. I will think. And maybe what I'm thinking is not what I'm thinking. But because you don't want to open up things and you are hiding things, I'll begin to suspect you. And you will start having some problems. So communication is very important in marriage. Don't use signs or even attitude to communicate. You can't use attitude to communicate to me. You wake up and you are like a cloudy crowd that is about to rain. How will I know what is wrong with you? Open up and tell me, baby, this is what you've done that I do not like. Honey, this is what you've done that I do not like. This thing that you are doing, you are killing my soul. Honey, I don't like this thing. Open up. Let the person know that this thing is because of this thing that I keep repeating doing. I keep repeating. That is why you are showing that attitude. It's one of the don'ts. Many of you, they will front the whole day. The husband will ask from morning to night. 3 days, 4 days. She will never say a word. And she will never also speak to the husband. The man don't know what he has done. He doesn't know his mistakes. Just let him know. Let him know that this thing that you're doing that I do not like. I'm angry because of what you used to do. How you treat me, how you handle me. I don't like it. I do not like it. Don't do that. I'm human being. I'm your sister. Or I'm the same like your sister. Or I'm the same like your mom. Don't do this to me. Open your mouth and stop showing attitude. Attitude is what is collapsing a lot of marriages. Attitude. Attitude. Don't show attitude. The final point that I want to talk to you about also, as we run up our conversation this afternoon, is your dressing. Your dressing. I'm not telling you to dress like a prostitute, but at least dress good. Look good. When you are with your husband, know that I'm with my husband. Many of you, when you are with your husband, you dress as if you are with a stranger. When you are with a stranger, you dress as if you are with a husband. If there is any hairstyle that you would do it and show it to only your husband. Let your husband see it first before other person sees it. A lot of us, you go to bed with nets. You go to bed with hair bonnets. Our husband even don't know the styles on our hair. The style on our hair, they don't know. Only the people we work with in the company know how beautiful we are. Our husband don't know. Dress good. Smell good. The first point is dress good. The final point is smell good. Take care under your blessed. Take care of your armpits. Take care of your underpanties. Don't be leaving yourself so dirty. It's part of the don't. Don't look dirty in your marital home. Don't look dirty because you have 3 children. Don't look dirty because you have 5 children. You can still take good care of yourself. You can still try your best. It's very difficult, but you can try your best. Many of you, when you are single, you are looking so attractive, so simple, so smart. As soon as you give birth to 1 child, you leave yourself and you turn like a 65-year-old woman. No. 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 Care for yourself. When you have to hit the gym, hit the gym. When you have to put on corset to maintain your stomach, put it on. A lot of you give birth during pregnancy, your stomach is like this. Your belly is so long. After birth, you need something to tie it for it to come to normal. Don't leave it and say, for the sake of religion. What religion? Because you're a Christian, so you don't take good care of your body. Because you're a Christian, so you don't have to look good. No. Get a better skin product for your skin. Something that will not breach you. Something that will not change your skin, but will make you look good. That is not what is taking you to hell. It will not take you to hell. No. It's not going to take you to hell. Look good, smell good. Smell good. Take good care of yourself. A lot of us, when you get pregnant, you get a lot of stretch marks on your body. It is part of life. We all had it when we had our first children. It is not a shameful act. But don't breach to enlighten it. A lot of you have this small stretch marks. And because of the hydroquine product you use, that stretch marks will tend to be big. Oh yes. Stretch marks is part of pregnancy signs. You get it on your body. But breaching is what enlightens it to make it become big. To make it become so big. I feel so hot. The place is very hot. And my skin is not good at all for hot. It's not good at all. When the weather is hot, I start having these heat rashes all over my neck, my back. Oh God. Yeah, so please, take good care of yourself. Take good care of yourself. Maintain yourself. Protect your marriage. Don't think of divorce. Oh. Divorce and remarriage is abomination. God do not like it. Many people, they found themselves in it. It's not something that they prayed for. I'm not going to blame them. Because none of us prayed for this thing to happen to us. Nobody prayed. Nobody wished. Nobody. My marriage break when I was 827. 827. If no God that have hold me now till now, how can I be there without a man? At a very tender age. Very tender age. And many of them, their marriage broke up at age 24. How are you going to tell them to not to marry again? They are very young. They are very young to go through. Some of them, they even have 1 child. Only 1 child. Their partner is gone. Their partner have moved on with another woman. How are they going to cope? How are they going to cope? Those that it has accidentally happened to them, we can't blame them. It is between they and God. It is between them and God. But you that is in marriage, don't think of divorce. Don't let divorce be option. Whatever problem that comes, find solution. Whatever problem that comes, try to find solution to that problem. May God bless you. I have to go on WhatsApp to pick some calls before I leave out this afternoon. So this is where we are going to end our conversation. God willing, in the afternoon, anytime I visit Mama, we'll be having a talk. Yes, today I didn't plan to come and preach because when I was coming out, I wasn't feeling well in my throat. But when I came and I started eating some of my mess candy, you know, the one on top there, when I start taking some of them, my throat is clear. That is why I'm able to speak. I did not bring any Bible here because I did not plan to come for teachings. Yesterday we have a service, evening service. We closed around 10. Went to bed around 11. So it wasn't easy for me to come and preach today because my throat, I was finding it difficult to talk. So I decided for us to have sister to sister talk, brother to sister conversation. It is just a conversation. That is why I take your opinions on anything that bothers you or anything that you do not agree. Oh, sister, this, I think it's supposed to be this. We are just sharing ideas on how we are going to make things work. Because it's not all straight as you think it is. It's not straight. It's not straight. Just a minute. Let me take my distance. Oh, God. Ooh. Tired, oh. I'm tired. Yeah, so we share our ideas. We share ideas. We meet. We discuss about things that we do not understand, or things that really bothers our mind. I need a drinking glass, but there is no drinking glass. I will make sure I finish Mama before I go today. I will make sure I finish her before I go. God willing, tomorrow. If you don't see me live, you see me on Sunday afternoon. If you don't see me in the afternoon, God willing, tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, you are going to see me. Love you all. Take care. My name is Precious Appiah Gifty. Or you can call me Gifty Appiah in short. Or you can call me Mama Lioness. Love you all. Take care. Shalom.